Danganronpa.
Alright, no. No fooling around today. Alright, let's focus on the body. I clicked on the body, by the way. I should take a close look at the body one more time.
So,
Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead. What? What? What is he talking about? Wait. What the hell? What? There's something on the ground there. Wait. Is this Junko? What the fuck? Because, like, I noticed the shoes and shit and, like, the damn nails. Junko is the only person out of this whole cast who had those nails. What the fuck? The key? Is this what Kyoko took from Monokuma? But what did you steal?
so...
I stole this. Okay, it's not. That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. And this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this is on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know then? Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task. Huh?
I see.
That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean
So in other
the
words,
biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorms on the second floor. It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now? The door to the data center was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I went to insert the key, I found in the garden the keyhole. It fits. Then this is the key to the data center. I managed to unlock the data center. I guess all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. And I immediately headed back to the garden. So you're back. How'd it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center, down on the 4th floor. Then we can get to the data center now? I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's not gonna be a huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. We have Makoto? Nigga, no you don't.
in other
It's
words,
in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. The fuck is Toko doing standing back there?
What the heck?
Hi, so my fault that the nigga decides to trust me. You know what? Fuck you, bitch. I reached down and put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. The fuck? Wait, there's cameras everywhere.
Well, no fucking shit.
In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up until now are strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread.
What?
Hiro extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms. Every part of the school was covered. This is...
What?
It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room, and they're displayed here on the monitors.
So that's it.
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us? then this room is
It's all clear now.
the mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. The mastermind was here, watching us. Then I think that settles it. You heard him. The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. There was the body of Mukuro Ikusaba, and she was the mastermind. Or maybe the mastermind's playing you. Because that body had the same characteristics as Junko. Because, like, Junko was the only one in the cast that was wearing nails like that. And the shoes are the same as her shoes. And the mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead? It would seem so. For serious? Yeah, it's too bad that to go and die before Master could kill him himself. Stop glazing this nigga. The mastermind really is dead. That means you can finally get out of this hellhole.
How about that?
We gotta hurry up and find the exit. We gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on.
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. But what about the exit? If the mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact the mastermind was obviously murdered. Murdered? So you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
The state of the course makes it as plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt. The mastermind was murdered.
But
Why's it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have even done it?
such ignorance.
That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the mastermind.
I'm telling you.
Now do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again. Shut your bitch ass up. The mastermind purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay, then let's begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. I was gonna look something up on my phone, but I completely forgot what it was. Okay. Alright, so they got this door that's the first thing I noticed when I walked in here. This door's kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? No luck. The door's locked, huh? What if you use the key that opened this room? Let's give it a try just in case. Nope, no good. Won't even fit in the keyhole. Oh well.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it, but worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right. The mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. There's really a ridiculous number of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this. Huh? Look at Master go. It's like a feast for the eyes. How much is a monthly membership? The fuck is wrong with you? Alright, let me talk to these niggas. How was the mastermind murdered? To figure that out, we need to find out the identity and purpose of the mastermind. I didn't want to do that. Huh? Hey, look, next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is. It's just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hook up that antenna, we could watch TV? Huh? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well. Saturday morning Hina's here. Are you talking about me? The nigga just said your name, by the way. Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on.
You know?
You're all starved for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic and you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? Jeez, I can't believe how many monitors there are. My eyes are flickering as fast as they are. So you think you could fix the TV?
You know?
Just a little longer. What, you really want to watch TV that bad? Another Saturday morning kid here. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. And they look like high-performance PCs. Nothing like the ancient laptop Alter Ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what, we can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. What century are you from? The mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network. In Alter Ego, you may well be right about that.
What?
But there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right.
You know?
Oh. oh. What's wrong? Good news for all of you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? Now all we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Then do it. Freaking idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets to the outside world.
What the heck?
And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it. Oh wow. Huh? This is... It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
That's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird. You're weird. Weird in every way possible. And not just weird, super weird. Ironic.
But...
This TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how is it showing the camera feed?
Well,
Did you try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. Here, went through each channel one by one. But on every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
What the heck?
Is it broken or something?
Could it be...
No, there must be some kind of trick to it, some weird setup. What the fuck? A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually...
I'm not sure, but... Huh? What? Why the fuck is he... Why the fuck is he functioning?
What?
Been a while, you friggin' bastards. Monokuma? How? You're supposed to be dead. Me? Dead? Don't be freaking stupid.
What?
Hey, you're acting kind of strange. Something seems different.
of course.
I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see, the moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretend to be dead, all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes you laugh. I'm gonna laugh now. Ah ha ha ha.
Well now.
And that's that.
Shing.
Well, it's almost time to cut off your past to so full of well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and to begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you to all have way more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. We have to keep going? No. We were supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here? How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides,
Yeah.
this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Woo, I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point?
Hey.
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed, that TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind,
What the heck?
but I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing us the surveillance feed? Look at how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna.
Huh?
But what does that mean? It means that the antenna is showing us surveillance footage, which means this is probably being broadcasted. I don't know.
What the heck? Unbelievable.
Ugh, you're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Thrills, chills, kills.
How? How? This killing game is being broadcast to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. It doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. It means niggas are watching this on TV, bro. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I understand the deeper meaning. What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this? It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow?
Oh no!
The camera feed is being broadcast? No way, that's impossible. That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is one weird trick I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious right now?
Of course.
I heard a kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know? All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries, even me luring you here right now? Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them true despair like they'd never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
what are you saying?
You're lying. If this is on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
Actually,
What if they already did? Huh?
yes indeed.
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at the TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't know. I don't really know personally though, so whatever.
This can't be!
But to take control of all communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources. Yup. So how can things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. That's a secret. It's something you only need to do first, remember? What?
Of course.
Yeah, duh. This is a little business of.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Yo, my face is like glistening. It's just Vaseline, don't worry about it. Huh? Class trial? Do you mean?
It's the Monokuma file.
I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it all you got, okay?
Heart-pounding excitement.
Okay, things gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for one heck of a ride.
Can't wait. I can't wait.
Okay? And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible with the truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment and how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
I thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. A class trial is a class trial. What it means is at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. But there's no possible way that could be Kyoko. Because, like, Kyoko never, like... How do I say it? I don't, like... Kyoko never wore, like, fucking nails. Because, like... She's wearing gloves. And, like... I don't understand. Like, how could that be Kyoko?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro Ikusawa was the one that died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means that the mastermind Mukuro Ikusawa isn't dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her. So it must be Kyoko. There's no other possibility. Body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we better begin.
But
If we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer.
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no. Huh? But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There is a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives... Yo, what the fuck, bro? If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That is how this game works, after all. Okay. 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 The identified body. Could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what. I have to find out what happened. Or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden. Damn. 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 This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said that time positively couldn't be changed. Huh? Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then if the body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet. Which means the murder must have taken place after 7:30. I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. I count 4 chickens. Huh? 4?
Yo!
What's going on, Makoto? I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right? Huh? What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
What?
I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world. What the fuck is he talking about?
Conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hiro and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? What is this? These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like that before. But where? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. So who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up? If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat, and there's a knife sticking out the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Yucky said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Wow, thanks. That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too. So thank you too. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. I still don't believe that this is Kyoko. Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Well, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they get in the way of normal activity. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is this a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like it's a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. The upper half of the body got set on fire so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is so dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it, which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? I guess. What the hell? There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this? It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. Yeah. No, this can't be Kyoko. This can't be Kyoko. This can't be Kyoko. The nigga's not wearing gloves. There's no way this can be Kyoko. The Monokuma Falls said that the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean that this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. Wait, is this? That's it. It's the knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab that same mask attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in a kind of a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife, and maybe then no. And if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. This is really confusing. Good time, Mikoto. I wanted to talk to you. About what? What do you want to talk about?
So, in other words...
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
In other words...
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. Why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
In other words...
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, and Hina and I were in the gym together in the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one with an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so... That's hardly an alibi. I know. So what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one with an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Miyaki's account has been added to the Truth Blood section of your handbook. It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and...
Serious?
Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. And the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember what that was. Monokuma's nonsense woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed back to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to go get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? It was like 9, right?
You know?
Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 AM. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job. Okay. Let's look in here. I saw this when I pressed X. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime, but the underside is totally clean and completely dry. One side of that tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. Tarp has been added to blah 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 blah. I don't give a fuck. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. Okay. I think I've checked everything I need to in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically that fragment before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. And I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that course really Kyoko? If that's true. Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room, B.T.A has it.
It's all clear now.
I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What?
Limit my options.
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I'll have to see if you let me borrow her room key. Hey, bitch. Wrong bitch. Bitch. Wrong bitch. Hey, you. Bitch. Hey, I'm Byakuya. If you do come up with an alibi, I'll be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that'll be a different story. Then, will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay, then in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. What is that one area? Okay. Let's check out, like, the place we met at. So, I believe last time I left off, after I woke up, I was in the gym, right? So, let's check there first. No, I went to the lunchroom first, but there wasn't anything going on in there. So, I'm gonna head to the gym first. What's good? What's good, Monokuma? Monokuma is laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be in here.
You know?
I just found something. What is it? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb? And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden. Okay, I checked everything else I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden now. Well then, here we go. Bianca took out the key and slid it into the keyhole. And then... And it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. Generic as hell. So this is Kyoko's room. Anything on the bed? Here's her bed. I don't see anything interesting here, at least not as far as the case is concerned. What's this? There's something on the table. It's a wood block decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. Look at the lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses using for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I never gone to a public I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
Certainly possible.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that it's my go-to. Dojo?
What?
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought you might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take the time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete. Something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know. Oh, what's this?
It's true.
Consider a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something has certainly happened, so open. Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. And that was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets?
What?
That's all was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets, what could it be? Maybe under her bed? But could something be under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets, what's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class 78 student registry? Mukuro Ikusaba? It appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, it looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she stuck it to the headmaster's room, along with the key. God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and shit. That's it. That must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a doubt thought meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay, bitch. I made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Name, Mukuro Ikusaba. Sex, female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned out no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. The Ultimate Soldier, a missionary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction, one's non-fiction, and the other one is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things just as an ordinary person, but then...
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers, but they do have their uses and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I lived in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir is already...
Found it!
Whoa, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player and a bit player is becoming our hero. Ah, it's you, bitch.
What?
What have you got in your pretty little hand there?
What?
Uh-oh, you found her profile. So what if we did?
Hey!
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag your corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? I didn't even get to read that. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on a dedication to organization and order. Which is why, as even I, the school headmaster, had to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course!
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hall way back when, there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. A misunderstanding? Are you saying?
In other words.
That's right. There weren't actually 15 of you.
Yes, indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16. 16, then.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. She's part of the school life. So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Huh?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because... Like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone's on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know? Excuse me.
Yes, indeed.
Make sense?
Well, now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with you. Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears her stupid gloves day in and day out all the time? Don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Okay, now that's all you get. What am I gonna do with that information? Ashley? Wait. No. Now I'm understanding it now. That body in there can't be Kyoko. Cause the hands on the body didn't have any fucking scars, so that can't be Kyoko at all. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand. The tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said there were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wore those gloves to hide the scars. Which means... those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again, huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here.
Right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to the game. But why he tells that, and why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case?
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one that killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Mukuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So, in other words...
Mukuro giving us information that will raise questions about her will be bold to say the least. It makes more sense, then, to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's a trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible. But if that's really true, and Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well, then I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out that Key and the dojo are connected.
Let's go.
Well, are you coming? What's good, bitch? Hurry up and check the locker. That's what we're here for, after all. There are wooden lockers here. These wood block keys, just like those super traditional public bathhouses. It looks like the key that you found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker furthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found in that locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay, nigga. I took out the wood block key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock-in. The locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. The fuck? Strong sticks. Titanium arrows has been added to the Choose Blue section of your handbook. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a water ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a blood stain? If that is, that means it must surely be related to the case, because duct tape is related to the case somehow. But how could it possibly be involved? Bro, I'm trying to put these headphones on my fucking head. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Is something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... Byakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue to the next location. Huh? What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. Which is what? On Fenrir? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in the school would you go to do research on something? Are you talking about the archive? That's right, the archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins, so let's hurry. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Byakuya seemed to know what the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to the shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned with the file in hand.
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear to any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate that they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they had acquired. Some, however, believe there is mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here, at an unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it also exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the reports did something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. It said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad will get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. And that tattoo was... Yeah, that tattoo was on the body. And then the trial started.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us. Organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
And the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
Right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. With the way I'm pacing right now, ain't no way I'm gonna finish this before my Zoom meeting. So I'm gonna save right here, and then I'm gonna come back once I finish my Zoom meeting. And in 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again? What should we do? Should we keep waiting here or what? Jesus! Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey,
I'm here and no rule's been broken. Kyoko. Kyoko, you're still alive? No, that's a ghost. Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right. There's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God. I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps, but it's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right. Now we gotta deal with the ghost. I told you, stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me. Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long.
but
I'll be happy when this trial is all over. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Alright, nigga. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So, I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor?
That's right.
And there aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then when did you find out?
So,
Just now. I finished my search and came back down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late.
however,
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting, but if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then what's that key you found goes to?
wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words,
I use Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What?
just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto,
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
it seems
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her, that's a strange way to put it. The class trial is a win for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
goodbye.
Alright.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
Yo.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
Exactly. Yo.
No, that's a ghost.
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
Okay, so whatever crack pipe you were smoking, I'm gonna need some of that. Cause what the fuck are you talking? Ghost technology, nigga?
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Her trait?
Her gloves.
I got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
Yes.
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
What the hell are you talking about? Been a while since I heard this peak.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
The fake nails? Oh yeah, okay.
No, that's wrong.
Cause like, if you're wearing gloves, why the fuck would you wear nails? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
What?
Anyone doesn't know women.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Kyoko really is still alive.
She's right in front of you.
Then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body...
Yo, I can't.
There's nothing else we can do, right?
I can't shoot the.
We can't identify...
That. There we go.
No, that's wrong. There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real? If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Wow.
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog? Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Seriously? It really did something that humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
Wasn't it? I think it's the profile.
I got it!
There we go.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Oh, so then the body has to be Mukuro Ikusaba. I couldn't think of anything else. Oh. I was about to say dog, but no, it looks like it's a wolf.
I understand.
The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Fenrir, the wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf.
Nobody cares, nigga.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
And that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf, which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
Well, hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
So let me get this straight. You want me to solve a murder of a motherfucker we didn't even know existed until now? That isn't that what sense does that make? You want me to solve the murder of somebody I didn't even know existed until now? Are you serious? Are you serious? Monokuma, I hope you get added to the next Smash Bros. Game so I can beat your fucking ass.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool last trial?
There's no way the mastermind is dead. Monokuma's right there.
It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the...
Oh shit.
After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
And who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time? And when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
That's what I'm saying.
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character, which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Shut the hell up.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this, no matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
Nope! There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Apparently.
Did it? Who's the killer this time?
I'm not convinced, but apparently one of these niggas killed her.
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
And then he's gonna start dick eating.
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
I got it! You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, The four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
exactly so.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and B.T.A.
Fuck you mean help me out?
confirmed that the body wasn't in the garden at, well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the picket.
I was discovered at 9.
I got it! The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh, yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
Sprinklers, sprinklers, sprinklers,
Established
sprinklers.
a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Bro.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
What?
Shoot!
It's the sprinklers.
We've established a time frame for the murder.
Oh, wait. No, he's
It
wrong.
took place somewhere.
No, nigga. No, that's wrong.
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on! I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet?
What are you talking about?
You spew such indecent words!
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean by denying the sprinkler? Are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Yo, niggas be saying anything, bro.
Man, you're totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why!
I'm pressing the button.
I refuse to give up yet!
No, no, no! Enough! How can you say it wasn't the sprinkler?
This should prove it!
I ain't lose a single heart, by the way.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac! I'm so sick of her.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because... while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
I'd just like to say one thing. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen.
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me? Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Good boy.
Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko?
Sorry.
But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Nigga, who? Huh? You throwing me under the bus now?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
Oh, really?
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep
Oh,
it
really?
from getting wet.
I got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water.
But I ain't do that, nigga.
In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other
Oh,
words,
really?
to create an excuse exactly like
Oh,
the one
yeah,
Makoto
yeah. She's frying me. She's frying my shit right now.
Wait. Something's not right.
And what might that be?
Because the tarp wasn't on there when we got there, right? Is that what he's trying to say?
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp
Oh, I'm actually talking in this one.
was spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water.
Oh, fuck. No.
Dirty on one side.
No, fuck. Okay, no, it's not that one.
Side was protected from the water.
No, it's not that one. Fuck.
Of course it didn't get dirty.
Fuck, what the hell?
From the water.
Fuck, bro, I'm stupid. I'm fucked. Okay.
Seriously, what the fuck are you doing?
That side, since it was facing down toward the body, of course it did.
No, it's wrong.
Alright. I thought I shot at that one. I guess I made a mistake. Whatever.
Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it.
Look, I was thinking right. I just kept selecting the wrong thing.
Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Yakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Thus washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage? What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office. That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time.
Why do you know
Killer
that?
got the blood from right there in the garden.
Oh, the chickens. The chickens, the chickens, the chickens, the chickens, the chickens.
I got it! Could it have been chicken blood?
What? Chicken blood?
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens. But after the murder, there were only 4.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken? And then covered the body with its blood? Man, that's messed up.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
Covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
No.
I think so.
No.
Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping. What settles what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off, but the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body. The coat they've already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult. They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe, but still.
Hina, After you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh, no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
That's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
She's throwing me under the bus.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate. Well then, it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Which is?
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right? According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back. So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before.
Oh, that's the knife that they gave to me to keep, right?
That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah,
Then why did you hide that fact?
it's not that I hid it. It's just...
Suspicious! Very suspicious indeed. The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then... that seals it! Makoto did it!
Alright, bro.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
Wait, no.
You took that knife of yours and killed her with it!
Fuck no, that's not what I want to do. Exploded body analysis.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
Suck my dick. Exploded body analysis. This guy's dead body.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
This guy's dead body.
Really is, isn't it?
If he did have that knife, that seals it.
But just because I had them, that automatically...
Well,
Getting...
There we go.
No, it's wrong. Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her!
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
Just stab twice in the same spot? No. Okay, the victim was stabbed twice in the same spot. No, that's not possible because of the Monokuma file.
I got it!
There we go.
The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. Totally forgot about that.
Shut the hell up.
Then the knife
was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing. The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kinda goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
The bomb.
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears, you'd know the answer.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion!
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
I got it! After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural, because of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
My back. My back. Yeah.
Then shall we continue the debate?
I'm not gonna lie, guys. This case is giving me absolute B.T.A. I think I had at least like 2 game overs, and like this video was like 3 fucking hours. So like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I might be washed.
The victim's fatal.
I thought it was the arrows. What the hell?
Yukiro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe!
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground and spit on it.
I feel the same Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
I got it! Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something, and that's what killed her. And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Arrow? That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right!
I'm not back-talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal.
Oh, the duct tape, the duct tape, the duct tape.
It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
I missed.
Talking back to me.
You have no right!
Shut your lame ass up, nigga.
The titanium, it was in the dojo, I have no doubt.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced.
Well, it said the weapon must have. It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
I missed. There we go.
No, it's wrong. You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape. The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks. One stick is weak, but put them together and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Nobody cares.
That's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto? What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to the death of us all. Remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
Oh, the key.
I got it!
Because you have to put that in the dojo.
The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
What?
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Wait, I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know. Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Byakuya's account? What's Byakuya's account? Is
I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
Shut the hell up.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
Oh yeah, because she didn't have her key.
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly what I'm not the killer. You should understand.
Byakuya.
Master would never.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory. You said I hid the.
And then left the locker key in my own room, correct?
But could I really have done that?
Those words you just.
Exactly what I'm not the killer. You should understand.
Byakuya.
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
There we go.
No, it's wrong. If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
Why not?
Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room...
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
It would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
Wait. I think Makoto caught onto it too. Hold on. Wait a second. Didn't she have that key? Didn't she have that key that allows her to go anywhere in the school? So she could have gotten into her room. That's most definitely. She's lying right now. Try and save herself with such a desperate lie. Does she really feel that threatened because she's the killer? Or is there something else? Was there some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier? Run away. Oh god, okay. You know what? She was trying to throw me under the bus. I'm gonna pursue that shit.
Lie hidden within Kyoko's statement just now.
A lie?
Isn't that right, Kyoko?
You said it. The burden of proof is on you.
Nah, fuck you.
So let's hear it. Where's this lie then?
Nah, fuck you. You were trying to throw me under the bus. I got some for you, bitch. You wanna throw me under the bus? I got some for your bitch ass. Watch. I got some for your bitch ass.
I have the key to my room.
Oh really?
Because I'd given it to Byakuya.
Fuck no. Ah shit. I lost Aura. That's a fucking lie. Eat my dick.
You dumbass nigga.
No. Kyoko could have gotten into her room. You said so yourself. Didn't you, Kyoko?
Monokuma's secret tool?
Kyoko stole it from the headmaster's room. It lets you get into any room in the school.
Yeah, I'm snitching. I'm riding. Squeak, 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 nigga. Squeak, 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 nigga. I'm riding.
Then I guess that's it.
You're giving up just like that? You admit to killing?
No, I'm simply recognizing that I lost.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, this was a trap. And I wasn't able to escape it, so I lost. That's all this means.
Then, are you saying you really didn't Kyoko? You really aren't the killer?
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
Squeak, 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 nigga. I'm riding. I don't give a fuck.
Sorry to say, but your time is up. All done, all finished. The class trial is all over.
But that's ridiculous! Since when is there any...
It's because you were late, so the trial started late and time ran out. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, but I guess we already know who the blackened is, don't we?
Whether she killed her or not, like, I'm just being petty, my nigga. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like how you threw me under the bus, gang. I don't like how you threw me under the bus. Good job. You got it right. Brilliantly right. We got it right? Does that mean Kyoko really is the killer? But something strange is going on here. There's something wrong with this whole class trial. Kyoko!
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
Is everyone ready? Okay then.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Damn, she's really about to die? Damn. I low-key do kind of feel bad, but it's just whatever, nigga. You shouldn't have thrown me under the bus. After school lesson. What the fuck is he teaching? She's turning purple. Damn! Damn! And that's how the class trial of Muguro Igusaba came to an end. I still had to wonder whether Kyoko was actually innocent or, regardless, the truth was lost forever. Even for me, I just stopped thinking about it. That was the end of Mukuro's class trial. And in the end, it would prove to be our last class trial. Once that case was over, there was never a single murder at Hope's Peak ever again. We had obtained peace in exchange for the lives of all the others. Oh, what the fuck? What? Gang! She... Wait. What the fuck happened to Toko? She died? Peace, but only for us. That was the only hope we had. Hope. This is hope?
No! This isn't right!
What the fuck? Huh?
Makoto, why are you staring off into space? Don't you have a rebuttal for Kyoko's claim?
It was a daydream. Her claim? Well, that's right. I have to... Do I suppose Kyoko's a liar or not? She's not wrong. I have to think about this very carefully. What do I do? I already pursued it, so I guess I gotta let it go now. There has to be some secret here. Something that has to do with the mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Well, Does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
Alright, bro.
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
It had to be Makoto.
No.
I don't see any other option.
No.
Second, you've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you? Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial.
Exactly.
Kyoko even said it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up.
Huh?
No.
Time's up. Class trial's all over.
No.
Everyone can stop talking now.
No.
Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you.
No.
Time?
No, 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 I don't know, no. Am I gonna get voted instead? Am I gonna get voted instead?
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hey, hold on!
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Nigga, what? Oh, I'm fried. Yep, I'm gonna die. Like, I guess I don't have main character syndrome. What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
It's all my fault. Eat a dick. Everyone, you're wrong. You've got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job.
Yep.
They got it right. No, I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense.
Hey.
It makes perfect sense.
Shing.
It's the same as always. It's just like all the other class trials, and I'm gonna end it the same way.
Thrills, chills.
It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment. Wait, why do I... Kyoko!
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
So either way, the story ends, bro. Like, either I die or she dies, bro. Like, you know what? This is why you take NyQuil. This is why you take NyQuil.
What?
Kids, this is why you take NyQuil. And now something different on the board for Makoto. Oh. Was he... Is he holding his breath or some shit? Why is he turning purple? Oh shit! Oh shit! Alter ego! Yo, I make it out alive? Oh, I'm probably gonna die anyway, but like, hey man, at least I defied Monokuma's rule. Huh? What's this? What's going on? Hey, was that? Yeah, it had to be. Alter ego. Alter ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network. Damn it all to hell, I don't believe this.
It would seem...
It seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words...
What I'm saying is you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch. The stupid virus is gone now, we got it, and so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. To waste away in a garbage-strewn pit, in a way that's an even better special punishment. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. Is he gone? Hey Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell is going on?
Calm down.
It's okay, we're not the ones being trapped this time.
In other words...
Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared. What are you talking about?
So...
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. What the fuck? Yeah. Huh? Are my memories like, what's it called? It's like the thing when you're dying, right? Like your memories like conflict with like what you're seeing now. Is my life flashing before me? That's what it's called. Oh damn. I could finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again. And then, I was awake. Or was this just another dream? A dream inside of a hopeless nightmare. No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high all across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. A heck of a situation to find myself in. But that was just the beginning of my problems. Was I going to be stuck here until I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I remember all too well what happened. Alter ego saved me, and he used it the last little bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up now, for myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival began. First, up a start looking for a way out of here. What about out there? Rattle, rattle. It's locked. No matter how many times I pushed or pulled or kicked at it, it didn't budge. Getting out of here isn't going to be that easy. Well, if I'm not getting out of here anytime soon, I decided to look around for some food. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. But that was pointless too. Next, I searched for some water. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are an all-around bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides. But that's still not enough reason to give up because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was go to sleep. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve a little strength I had left after not being able to eat or drink. I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day must have passed. All I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign. Not exactly. Damn. What the? The strange sound pierced my silent insulation, jarring me awake. As I watched, a pile of garbage jostled and formed an odd shape. Did something fall down over here? Something fell from up above. What could it have been? The fuck happened? Did that giant piece of trash just fall down here? I carefully stretched my hand out towards whatever it was that had tumbled down here with me.
Just a second.
A giant piece of trash? Rude. Before it even emerged from the pile of garbage, I already knew who it was. Okay.
It smells awful.
I mean, I don't know, man. We're kind of in like a huge, trash pit. So like, this is probably what Gotcha Kuta smells like. What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko, but you got a bunch of fucking noodles on your big ass head. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash and face me again.
Hey.
First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished. Thank you. I snatched the bread and water that she was holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its way toward my stomach. Hey, yo, bro. So you still haven't given up then? Of course not. After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at. Well, it's not such a bad thing to be good at. Alright, so what's up, little nigga? But Kyoko, why'd you come to rescue me?
So...
To pay a debt. Or no, to atone. Atone?
You...
During the trial, even though you knew it was lying, you didn't say anything. Oh, no. I wanted to say something, but the game just wouldn't allow me to. So you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. Abandoned you. Don't say that. You didn't abandon me. Yes, you did, nigga. No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. At least you know. You were trying to save me and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason I had to survive no matter what the cost. And that reason somehow made you want to sacrifice my life? Well, I did to survive.
It's true.
I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive...
In other words...
is so I can do what I came to the school to do. What? I made up my mind to come to Host Peak Academy for one very important reason. So you had some reason to come for coming to Host Peak?
Indeed.
That's right. At least I did once. Once? Until recently, I'd forgotten what it was. You forgot? But that's... I had no memory of what my purpose was. No memory? That's impossible. Amnesia? Then is it really true you lost your memory?
Makoto.
Do you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived to the school? The first thing? You're talking about when we fainted, right? Hold on, I'm hungry as shit. I got some fruit snacks in my bag. I'm about to just eat these real quick. I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped here.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect. These fruit snacks from the bus. And it's the, the best flavor of all time, the island fruits. I don't want to hear it argue with the fucking wall. Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I came to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what will make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Are you saying you think you lost your memory because...
Indeed.
I don't think. I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. I forget how good fruit snacks are. But why would they want to do that? There's only one reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability. Somehow, they would interfere with the mastermind's plans. So the mastermind just stole them from you?
However...
And it could also mean, somehow, my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself for this whole time. But what you say is true. Why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
Why is that?
If I did that, and the mastermind... Wait, hold on. If I did that and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus... there's always a chance that the mastermind is actually one of us. What?
Correct.
Well, don't make too big a deal of it. It's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? Mastermind, one of us. If she believed that, then of course she didn't trust anybody around her. In which case, it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself.
However,
That being said, there's a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? Because among everyone, you were least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but I see. Your intuition was right though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
No, the fuck it's not. Gah. It's just like the dream I had before, but why did that just happen?
listen.
Are you okay? Oh yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Hey.
Even now, I still trust you, you know? I'm not used to relying on others.
Correct.
I never asked you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just her personality. You said you had a reason for doing all that investigating on your own. So how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So...
I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability. You mentioned your ability. My ability, what everyone should know me for. I'm the ultimate detective. Now that I think about it, that does make sense. The ultimate detective?
Correct.
And the reason I came to Hope Peak Academy, there's someone I have to find here in the school. You have to find someone who?
So...
Well, it was the headmaster of Hope Peak Academy. The headmaster? Why'd you want to find the headmaster? Because he's my father.
In other words...
I was separated from him as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope Peak. Kyoko's dad is Hope Peak headmaster? And that explains when the alter ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved. I'll find a way. No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
No matter what?
The cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on? My memory had to come back at that point. When he said that, I felt strange. It makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him. That makes sense.
However...
Listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say I had to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room. Then what did you see in there?
So...
The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess. The desk drawers dumped on the floor. Wait, but how did she even... Wait. Never mind. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been there. I mean the mastermind, right?
It's true.
That was my assumption, yes, and to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I found. But why there? Because I also found this in the headmaster's room. This is some kind of map?
Indeed.
To lay out the entirety of Hope Peak Academy. I found it in the headmaster's room along with Mukuro's profile and that key. The map showed that the second floor is home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time. And I figured the headmaster has some kind of private room there. I assumed that if they are true, the room will likely hold more clues, so I went to check.
Correct.
That's what I finally remembered. I remember that my purpose was to find the owner of that room. So you went through to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there.
However...
Once I got there, I noticed the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors. So what was it like? That part of the school, I mean. It's hard to describe, but all I can say is... The moment I saw it, I realized... Whatever's going on in the school is more horrific than we ever imagined. What do you mean?
So...
I can't explain it, you need to see it for yourself. And I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough. It sounds like it must be important. And really ominous.
However...
Wait, fuck.
However,
It has to do with Mukuro Ikusaba, doesn't it?
however,
Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. No shit. I know it wasn't you either. No shit. I know you're right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi, so then who did kill her?
anyway,
What I can say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Mukuro Ikusaba was to get me killed. Get you killed?
indeed.
I saw that Kita disappeared, and in retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
Correct.
That was the point of the class trial.
That's right.
Oh my gosh. It's so peak. I got 3. Hold on. Let me try and see if I can show y'all. I got 3 of the fucking orange slices in the fruit snacks. These shits is the best part of the fruit snacks. They're the best fruit snack ever. I don't care. Argue the wall. The mastermind is adamant about following the rules. With that rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it. The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules. That makes it sound like the mastermind themselves is somehow bound by school regulations.
Hey,
There's one other thing I'd like to point out about the trial of Mukuro Ikusaba. What's that? There's a point where Mukuro may not have become the victim. It could have been you, Makoto. I could have become the victim?
indeed.
You know what I'm talking about, right? When the nigga attacked me during the night, I can hear them, you know? The footsteps of the god of death. What? I can hear the god of death as he moves. That ability naturally draws me to cases just like this.
Anyway,
Which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell and I saw a white shadow across the corridor. I gave chase right away. As I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room.
correct.
I ran to your room and saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However,
That wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to whoever the mass assailant was, they ended up dead.
correct.
And their murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room. It has to be the work of the mastermind in an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me. So all this would mean that whoever killed Mukuro is also the mastermind, right?
Indeed.
I don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think. But that's really bad if true. It means the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. Wait, but doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class trial to try and kill you because they couldn't interfere, right?
Correct.
You're right, that is a contradiction. And that's not just Mukuro. They needed the class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your room. And everything they did is a contradiction. So what does it all mean?
In other words,
It means that the mastermind is the one It means that the mastermind is the one who's been cornered because they broke their own rules.
Makoto.
The ultimate despair. There's no doubt that Mukuro was the ultimate despair, and that she's dead. But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person. It's not.
Indeed.
If we think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused the event. That event. You're talking about the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. And make no mistake, they're the root of all evil that has forced us to go through this. That is the ultimate despair, and that is our real enemy. And then just nut all over my screen, you know?
Weird, buddy. You're weird.
But right now we have to get out of this horrible place. Figure out the rest of the story can come after. Yeah, you're right. Alright. I finished the chapter. So here's what I'm gonna do, right? You know what? Nah. I'm gonna at least get out of here first. It's locked, but we have a way to open this door. Kyoko, do you still have that one thing? Monokuma's secret tool that you got from the headmaster's room?
Indeed.
Of course I do. It's an absolutely vital part of ensnaring the mastermind. I would never part with it. And it can open any door in the school, right?
That's right.
Then we should be able to use it on that door, right? Alright, come on, nigga. Let's go. Hey.
It's true. Indeed.
And now we can get out of here. Let's go. Sounds good. After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel ascending straight up like a chimney. There's a metal ladder leading up into the tunnel. We started climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface. Okay, I'm not sure if I can show this. I don't want to show the...
Hey.
Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you. Yeah, I'll be careful. But now that you said that, I'm getting kind of nervous. So Kyoko, there's something I want to ask you. You said that you're the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work? For how long? Ever since I can remember. I came from a long line of detectives. Detective work is my blood. There was a time where being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family's always seen it that way. Then is your family famous?
Wrong.
Quite the opposite, actually. Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us. The Kirigiris. Huh? But how come? It's like your family tradition, right? So...
Right.
Because you take pride in it. Pride? A detective is neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. That is how we can uncover the absolute truth. We stand neutral in all things, and to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of society, which is why we made a conscious effort to conceal our existence. A conscious effort?
It's true.
It's kind of old-fashioned, and I can't say it's entirely rational. But it's our family creed, and we do what we must to protect it. Because, like I said, it's our source of pride. Pride? So that explains. Before I came here, when I was looking up info about the school online, I never saw anything about her.
However...
And yet, I gave up some of that pride. Huh? In order to enter Host Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. But the reason you gave up that pride, the reason you go so far to enter Host Peak, is because that's how much you want to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that.
What?
Reconnect? I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father. Huh? But you'd be reuniting after all those years, right? You have so much to talk about.
Wrong.
There's nothing I wanted to talk to my father about. There's something I want to say to him, though. What? No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him face to face. What is it?
So...
I want to sever all ties with him. Sever? The last time I saw him, I was still very young, so I don't remember myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He was talented, he had a promising future.
However...
But he had no interest in detective work, so he cut himself off from the family. Not long after that, my mother died and he simply ran away. He went to my grandfather and they had a huge argument. And now, and as young as I was, he left me behind. I'm sure there was a reason for that. I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him.
Right.
If that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me. Because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. I take pride in my family name. So every last part of me is happy he didn't take you with him. If I'd gone with him, I never would have had the chance to become a detective. I was above Kyoko on the ladder, so I wasn't able to see her expression. I'm able to see something else that I don't really want to see, but you know. So I couldn't tell. I couldn't see how she looked when she said that, what she might have been feeling. All I could tell was that compared to her usual self, she was more talkative and more emotional. I don't blame him, you know. He had his own life to live. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But it's not true. But there's one thing that I can never forgive. Really?
So...
The way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind. Like I said, I think it was a good thing.
However...
Whenever the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. They only saw me as a little girl that was abandoned by her father. That's how I see me even to this day. His shadow's been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow. That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family. In order to settle the past. In order to remove him from my life forever. I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago. But your family, to just cut him off like that.
Wrong.
Our only connection is through blood, nothing more. Are we connected by heart and soul? No. Is blood really enough to call someone family? Only connected by blood and not by heart or soul. I was so shocked to hear her say something like that. I didn't know how to respond. So instead, I said nothing. Looks like this is it. On the other side of this door, Host Peak is outside waiting for us. We're back.
That's right.
Remember that hatch on the ground near the trash room? I'm fairly certain that's where we'll come out. I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble. Well, here goes nothing. I reach my right hand up and push against the hatch. The hatch opened up with ease, and so... Looks like we're back, but I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted. I can't exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of there. Now we're back at Host Peak Academy. Kyoko, thank you. I never would have gotten out of there without you. No thanks necessary. I was just returning the favor. Okay, now I'm about to end the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna see you guys later. I've been recording for almost 3 fucking hours. So, yeah. Next Danganronpa video, I'm gonna do the rest of Chapter 6 in one big video. Cause with the way it's feeling, it feels like this is the last chapter of the game. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed again. Like and subscribe. Share this video with a friend, you know. Put your boy on the map. And with all that being said, I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace.
I've been pouring some drinking, some Henny up all on my soda just so I can feel a little something like. I got multiple colors that drip on my wrist, got the two-tone watching they dance with the flit like. Hey, who do it better than me?